Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm Zilla.
And I'm Tortoise.
And this is my stream, Ancient Gaming, where I play video games with content that relates to my ancient studies and linguistics knowledge. Tortoise is here as our puzzle design expert, and we are playing Chants of Sennaar. This is, I think, part 8 of our playthrough. If you'd like to start at the beginning unspoiled, of course, you can always catch up on my YouTube channel, Zilla's Athenaeum, where I do post all these streams afterwards, as well as my other content. For those of you who have not been following along so far but want to dive on in, I'll just give a little summary of what this game's about and where we are, and then we'll get going. So, Chants of Sennaar is a game about, I've been calling it Ascending the Tower of Babel. We'll see how far that design choice plays out, but we are in a tower that has been represented in ways that I associate with the representations of the Tower of Babel, learning a new partial language each time we ascend a new level. It's a different society and a different glyphic language, that is to say, it's written in these characters, which each have a word meaning rather than a sound unit attached. And each group of people has their own set of glyphs. We are on the third layer, the layer of the artists, the beauty seekers. Started out with a bunch of priests. They called themselves the devotees. They were seeking God at the top of the tower. They were stopped from ascending by a group of warriors who inhabit the second layer. They worship duty and feel that it is their duty to protect the chosen. The chosen turn out to be this group of artists, musicians, beauty seekers. We ascended past the warriors to here. All these masked people you see with the gold masks, these are they call themselves musicians, I guess. They constantly talk about seeking beauty. That's what their purpose in life is. But this facade hides a much darker underclass of bronze-faced, bronze-masked servants or slaves. There's a whole sub-layer here just underneath where the servants live and work, and we even found them fomenting a bit of a rebellion, and I'm hoping we can encourage that, although I don't know how much we get to interfere with any given layer's politics. So we've talked a lot about, the particular style of glyphs that we're working with, and a lot of the linguistic details that we find. Just to sort of review what we're looking at here with the musicians' language, they write with a connector line, like you would see in something like Devanagari, which is how Sanskrit and Hindi, for instance, are written. Theirs is underneath instead of above, and the glyphs that it connects are, as I mentioned, they stand in for meaning units rather than sonic units or phonic units, phonemes. We do see some patterns here. Pronouns have this kind of J shape at the beginning. Verbs have this little dot and are connected to the line. The dot is in the upper right. People have this kind of scythe or sickle shape that crosses the line.
Places have a dot under the line.
Yeah, places have a dot under the line, and nouns seem to be above the line. So there's some interesting stuff with that. We've been having a much harder time with this language than we did with the first two, which is fine. It's still not, super challenging. And one of the regular viewers has informed us that we're actually getting through this a little bit more smoothly than we might. But you know, it's an interesting challenge. So to dive in, and please say hello in chat if you're here. Lovely to see you as always, DJ Trundlebot. Thanks for the cat and shades. So we have just found a mysterious place. That was not actually my intent to go up there. We just found a little mysterious place where they have these a dark room with 4 saw-shaped indents, which is fascinating. But I'm not sure have we been this way yet? I want to go this way.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Oh, we have been this way.
Oh yeah, that's the windmill.
This is where we got the flame thing, right, from the statue.
Yeah.
And then this is that space. I'm still looking for more fruit, because there's got to be more fruit.
Did you use the button to reveal the interactable things?
Oh yeah, I can do that. What button is it?
Is it Y?
Ah, there it is. It's right shoulder. Hi, MJ Faye. Thanks for making it.
So nothing here.
Nothing here. We got some people, of course, but
And I think in that door was the mysterious place.
yeah, let's go double check that. The place of ascent. Yeah. Where we have this thing of 4 saws, and no matter which direction we go, we wind up back here. Yeah, probably. We're probably winning. I mean, we're not stuck yet. Still ideas to go. Okay. Do I remember what these other 2 are? No. Okay.
Yeah, that's that silly whack-a-mole game
Oh,
we
right,
played.
this is the game. The game place. This is where we won that coin. And didn't really get anything else out of it. So this must be how we got up here. What are we looking at? We never did figure out what the wavy thing sign meant, but that's the gazebo. That's the windmill. Okay. Oh, I don't think we've been up here.
Oh.
Okay.
So I guess the wavy thing is the river?
I guess so. So where is Sennaar wavy thing? Okay, and then we were pretty sure about this being windmill.
And then you had the gazebo.
And
We have a thing for boat.
huh. Huh.
Well, maybe boat is a thing rather than a place?
It's not a boat, that's a theater. It's an amphitheater.
Oh, I completely misinterpreted that.
Oh yeah. The colors are a bit stylized here. The sort of aqua teal-ish floor color is grass, not water. Yeah, I don't know. I think we might be missing a word. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we haven't found.
I'm not so sure that we're missing one, but... So we're currently... Which direction were we going?
This was the water direction.
Okay.
Or the river direction, at least. So let's see what these drunk people have to be. Okay, we are friends, assuming that we have friend, right? Gotta love that sound design. Okay. That's a thing. Do you like...
Is it?
We didn't...
Oh, you're given the option to...
Okay. Okay.
Although maybe this is theater you go.
Yeah, it does seem like it. Okay, so let's... stop it. Where's the thing I want? There's the thing I want. So that's clearly that. And I don't know what. Huh.
I think we can...
Oh, right. No?
No, that's... You just swapped those.
I swapped.
That wavy thing is the theater. Well,
Okay.
assuming that we go in there and it's a theater.
Oh, wait. Wait. Ah, wrong button. Ah? Oh.
Well, was that... well, let's go in and see what happens.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, we want to go up. And the slave hits the elevator button. And then takes the stairs. Revolution now. So I could hit the lever, I could go up the stairs. Let's hit the lever. I mean, I don't actually care where that is, because we can't both pull the lever and be in the box. Well, this is definitely a performance hall. We have some more different hat shapes here. This one in the foreground looks a lot like looks a lot like a devotee hat almost. The rising sun rays, and of course there's the jester hat version.
Is there anyone you can interact with here?
I guess
Looks like
not.
it's just the stage.
Can I even? Well, let's watch the show. Okay. So did.
Oh!
Ooh, we haven't seen that sign before. Compass. That's not a necklace, that's a compass. Oh.
So it's not fool, it's demon or something?
I wonder...
Oh.
And the servant comes to sweep up.
Well, that means you
We
could
still
get into
can't
the...
talk to anybody, but we can go this way. Alright, what is that? That's a new glyph. So this is
That's
our
the
script. Huh. I wonder if we're wrong about cemetery. I mean, the reason we thought it was cemetery was based on the glyph shape, not context, so... Who knows? That's a new place. Compass. We don't know what that place is. Weapon. That's a new place, but I presume that it's the lower floor. I wonder if, based on the shape of that boogeyman mask, I wonder if it's a caricature of a scientist?
Mm-hmm. Because we do know that there is a scientist level somewhere higher than this.
Yeah.
At least according to the
Okay.
warriors.
So...
Thing you thought was some...
No.
What's the thing you thought was cemetery? No. So what
That's
was
not
this?
what I wanted to do. So we have other pages to look at. Oh! We certainly do have other pages to look at. Okay, well we can finally confirm some of the other ones. We know that it's going to be this, whether or not it's fool.
And poke might be the thing that we just saw. The last one?
This one?
Yeah. No.
So, what other nouns have we got? No.
Wait, go back to the script.
Oops. So, does it have this one? No. So this was a compass, not a necklace.
Yeah.
This is not a cemetery. I don't feel like I know what it is.
Yeah.
This is also new, but I also don't feel like I know what it is. And so is this. So we have the fool musician. And then we have the fool musician wants to ascend. I did want to point out the word order here, just because we have them consistently starting with when you have an infinitive construction. Here, they start with the infinitive, and they put the verb at the end. They're consistently doing verb at the end, so...
Yeah, it is pretty consistently object, subject, verb, and they're treating the infinitive as the object here.
Yeah. So that's an interesting grammatical point, because not every language does that. Certainly English doesn't. Sounds a bit Yoda-ish to our ears. To ascend, the fool musician wants. Right? I think we've talked previously about how uncommon object first is. So the title's the fool musician. Then to ascend, the fool musician wants. And we think that noun is place. The fool musician seeks.
I don't think it's place, because we've determined... I think that was before we realized that places had dots under them.
So what do you think it is? Do we know?
I don't know. So I'm not I'm just not convinced that it is place. It might be.
And then what's that noun? That's the saw. So the saw he found. He
so
went.
The saw let you go over the river, right? Because does the worker needed the saw to fix the boat?
No, we didn't need a saw for that. We needed a hammer.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this is referring to the place that does want a saw. So we don't actually know where that leads yet.
The instrument they found.
The instrument he found, and then we don't know what that place is. The fire he found, new place he went.
The compass he found.
The compass he found, another place we don't know.
The weapon he found.
The weapon he found, so we think that's probably going to be the floor below, right?
Possibly.
But that's also the same place as the saw.
Because we did have the glyph for Abbey, right? Because we had the people of the Abbey are free and so forth.
Yeah, we did. So maybe this is fortress, or
what's below Abbey?
Oh no,
That's fortress.
that's fortress. So, I mean, those look so similar, but they're not the same. Okay. So, I don't know what that is.
I mean, the last one is probably fool musician, scientist, or demon, or whatever found.
Yeah.
Because we've also
Yeah, it's an interesting glyph because it doesn't have the person sickle quite. And it doesn't have the pronoun J shape quite.
Well, we've had these things happen where the different levels have different conceptions of the inhabitants of the other levels. The warriors thought that the devotees were impure and inverted the person sign when describing them.
True.
So maybe they think the scientists are not actually even people, because that didn't look like a person that was...
Yeah, it looked like a boogeyman. So... Oh. Okay. Okay. Those are some definitions, I guess. So we do again have this sort of monstrous creature, which we think might be representing the scientists on the next level up. Not sure what this is about the book.
What do you mean?
Like, when did we even...
The sign for where we just came in.
Oh, right. So this is the place of books. Fantastic. Yeah. I love the place of books. And then friend they conceive of as brother. First of all, to harken back to our previous session where we were like, why man? Instead of people? Why men? And here we have brother instead of sibling or even friend, which is really what I thought. But, okay. Alright. So... I don't know. I'm just kind of messing about at this point.
So that's definitely not compass.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's definitely not compass.
So what was it that when the person at the front said, like, you like something, what was the... Oh, we can also go down.
Yeah, we've got a lot here. Of course I can't interact with you. Gotta go all the way... Oh, come on, down the stairs. Yee.
So you can at least replay the...
Yeah. So, you like... a play?
Theater or
The
something?
theater? The masks?
So that was... So that should at least give us what the masks thing were in the... The masks probably represent drama or theater. Because they looked like... They sort of resembled...
Oh, hi, Not-Oft. Welcome back. Yeah, I assumed that everybody was gender ambiguous here too, except that our translator is, our sort of internal diary is confirming definitions as being male. Where did friend go? There it is. So like this I had interpreted as friend, and it could easily be the gender-neutral sibling. But it's not.
So if we go back to that
this one,
so
so
the one that you currently have as
this
music is probably theater.
It's probably theater. And then we don't know what music is.
Well, it's going to be something that we've
got one more space. So
I feel like it has to be something that we've seen already. But
you would think, but
what
like,
is the thing that is underneath to B in the second column?
oh, we think that's weapon.
Yeah, and that one's pretty... We have some good evidence for that. Alright, well, time to investigate more of the underground.
Gotta go up to go down. Reverse Amazons, no men allowed. Except that we definitely have some female voice actors, and on this level, some indications of shapeliness under those pieces of garb. So, let's see. Are there any other... No, we can't read any other books. We can't open this door. Well, at least... Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Would love to read other books, but we don't have that option. So...
Oh, another
Hello,
teleporter.
hello! Wonderful. Oh, we learned something new about their numbering system. So it does, in fact, tick up the other side after it hits 5. So, let's see. On the right side, we have... Oh, that's a servant talking to a devotee. Oh, I like this. So we can at least translate some of it.
So what is that? We can...
I greet a person, right?
Can we see what the... Okay. I salute the man. Salute, huh?
Well, that's their general greeting.
Yeah.
MJ Faye says, damn, and here I thought they were just particularly shapely men. You know. Could be. So,
Greetings.
Oh, wait, no. Because...
Oh, right.
Oh, no! Ah, wrong button. Stop it. So, it'll be
Greetings.
person.
Oh, no, yes. Person.
Person I greet. So, what was their generic person? Was... this?
No, that's pretty... I guess maybe it is that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they think that they're the only people that exist.
So then I...
Come on, let me back over. Thank you.
And then what was greetings is...
Greetings is this one. Nope. Okay. We got our ordering wrong.
We're wrong about person.
Could be.
What is fourth column, second glyph?
Well, we never did figure that out.
No, fifth column actually. Sorry.
Eh. Yeah, I think we have...
Fifth column, second glyph.
Fifth column. Oh, there we go. Right. Yes. Thank you. There we go. So
that's...
Ooh, now we have to remember
Not-
the devotee's word order.
So, not people
not-
we are.
Yeah.
We are not people. So, that's going to be I.
Not. Not free we are.
Aye, aye. Not. And then where's free?
Do I remember what free looks like? No, I do not.
Is it somewhere on the right? Because I feel like we might have only recently learned it from like the Rosetta Stone or something.
I don't remember.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
So, the Abbey is free.
Free.
So, where is Curlicue?
Is.
No, Abbey.
Oh, right, free Abby is.
Then you
This.
come to the Abbey. So,
Abby.
Abbey, you,
Plural.
plural, go pass.
Oh.
Woohoo! Something has changed in the tower. We're helping foment a rebellion. Or at least an escape. Okay, so we've opened up this teleport point. I don't think that we have anything we can put elsewhere right now, do we?
I don't recall.
Okay, so we have some interesting things here. We've got a lever. What does it do? It opens this door. So we came in this way. We've got two options, north or south. What do you think, Tortoise?
I think you prefer doing the right-hand rule, which would be south.
South we go.
Oh,
Oh! Okay. Glad we checked that off.
but now it's easier to get in there. No, that's the
Oh,
wall.
that's not a door.
That's
a door. Whoops. Okay. So we are under the place of ascent. Oh. We're back in this maze. Interesting.
So where is the thing to lower the water?
It's gotta be somewhere. Hello, rat friend. Very easy to get lost in here. I think that's what I wanted to do. No, it's not. Oh, no, wait. Let's try and come up here. Okay.
What did that sign? The Signpost say? Yeah.
So,
Theater that way. Gazebo that way. Windmill that way.
maybe it's path?
Hmm.
Eh. And now we think this is theater. So I still wanted to go see if I can pick up a saw now. If I can find my way back. This place really is very large. But here's the boat.
Right.
Okay, perfect. Let's go.
Are there any signs around that indicate what this river is? What about that one there?
So,
Theater window. No.
yeah, I think that just tells us what we already know right now. Oh, hey,
Oh.
it's a person. They weren't here before. No, don't leave. I want to talk to the person. I probably can't. Of course they're holding the saw that I want.
Maybe you give them the clamps?
I don't seem to be able to interact with this here.
Okay. Is there anything else you can interact with?
Nope.
Oh.
It's very annoying. Why are you holding the saw and holding it backwards, and why are you even here?
Well, he's holding it backwards because he doesn't know how to use a saw.
Yeah.
That's for the servants.
It's true. Where else might I be able to pick up something useful? Well, there was a servant in there. There's not now. But I still can't go in it. Can't interact with anything here, which is where I thought I wanted to try to pick a fruit. This is the... Ah! Can it... Okay.
Can you take the fruit?
No, it appears not.
Looked like you could highlight it.
Yeah. I'm just trying different buttons. Sorry, folks.
Is it Y that... Does the help tell you what buttons do what?
Let's double check. What if I go in and hold A, then? Maybe. Nope, nothing. Well, maybe I can make sense of these. I'm not looking. I found beauty. I am a musician. Okay, maybe we don't need to see these shows. Warriors carry weapons. A fool carries a saw. Instrument a musician carries. Okay. This is great. The servants have all vanished. I love it. Okay, so what now? There's oh, hey, there's another fruit. Okay. Hi. Oh, that's new. I like music. There it is.
Carry instrument.
Alright. So... that's the greeting. What is that person doing? Maybe that's question? Okay. And now we can go back here. And we now have the glyph for music. Phew! I see what you were saying, Nonoft. Thank you for the tip. I thought I had talked to that person, but apparently I hadn't been up here. Okay, so there was, what, one more page where we don't have everything? Maybe... There we go.
Oh, I thought that was a river.
So did I, but I guess it's not. So we have most of what's here, but we still clearly are missing some things. Hey, look, another fruit.
Which we no longer need.
But if we hadn't been to this place, then we probably haven't been up here.
Burps.
Herbs. And a third fruit. It's all so simple. Ooh, somebody playing Monster. Oh.
I am a monster.
And up here we have music, beauty, and drama. Comedy, specifically. I see. I haven't really commented on the art style here, have I? This might be the first time we've seen figurative sculpture in this section.
Oh, in this section, yes.
So So these are very naturalistic forms. They're very rounded. They have proper faces and proper proportions. This is quite unlike, for instance, the warrior sculpture, which was extremely planar and angular.
Also, all of these are depicted with, female presenting forms.
With female presenting forms, and interestingly, not with masks on.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that
They're like
is
the muses or something like that.
Yeah, I wonder if that's some kind of deification based on how they're elevated, how they're on plinths. So these are perhaps deified concepts of the things that they worship. And clearly beauty is central, beauty is the highest, and then you have sort of her servants, comedy, I would say drama in general probably, but they don't like tragedy because that's not beautiful, right? Little do they know. And music. So like I'm thinking about, at the devotee level, we saw a lot of relief art, and some sculpture even. And while we did get some naturalistic figures in the cemetery, most of their depictions were a little bit more abstract. They had, people in this sort of extra rounded, basic shape sort of form. Whereas here we have individual features, we have individual fingers, poses that are more fluid and harder to sculpt. One thing that's really interesting, actually, about this figure in particular, I mean, all of them have this, but this one in particular would be pretty hard to sculpt, basically because of the balance of the stone. I'm assuming this is stone. I guess it could be. I'm assuming it's stone based on the color of the material and the placement, but it wouldn't have to be. This could easily be clay. Be pretty monumental for clay. But it could be like porcelain or something.
I wonder if it is all one piece with the plinth.
It could be all one piece with the plinth. But particularly, you see the holes that go all the way through some of these limbs. It would make it much easier for them to break off, much easier for the statue to overbalance. This shows a lot of skill and craftsmanship in the actual creation of the statue itself, which is very interesting because it does not appear to me that they have any sculptors among them. The only place we see a drill is with that buffoon standing around the with the saw and the drill. So if you're making a statue out of marble, which is what these look like, can't say for sure that they are. If you're making a statue out of marble, it's actually very advanced work to get some of this finer detail, some of the depth of these cuts, particularly, when you're working with something thin, like the mask there, or these lute strings, but also just the hand, the posture of this hand out here, really. The buffoon is an artiste, yeah, sure. It's also very interesting that these figures, they have no masks, they have long hair, which our figures typically do not. We've been seeing them with pretty much buzz cuts. They wear uncolored robes, because it's very easy to color a statue. Actually, Greek marble statuary was painted all the time. They don't have those stripes, and they do have belts at their waists, unlike the musicians, who very distinctly, their skirts don't start having that striping until below their hips. So these are a very different style and costume. It's really kind of fascinating. So this may be how they perceive gods, and that may be why they avoid looking like this. Like maybe they cover their faces the way that some religions will cover their heads to to indicate that they are modest in the presence of divinity, that they are not hubristic enough to uncover themselves the way that God might.
On the other hand, given like their association with comedy and whatnot, maybe they're just like, life is a comedy.
That's very possible.
All the world's a stage.
That's also very possible. We'd have to talk to them with a few more words than we have access to, I think, to be sure of that. Okay. Oh,
I think we've seen this painter.
we have.
Ooh.
Bards. They call themselves bards. At least you know what you're doing, and you're actually doing something. Okay, well let's go watch the other two shows then, I guess. Because we might as well now that we found the fruit for it. What was I saying about lack of hubris? I take it back. Jerks. Enslavers! You deserve your empty wine cups and more. Oh, what if it's not fool but slave? Ooh! Alright. So, weapon.
It sure looks like fool.
Yeah, it does.
So that looks like carry.
Yeah, there's a reason I was using specifically the word fool. So, I actually know a lot about the word idiot. It comes from ancient Greek, or idiotos was a person. So, it actually comes from the same root as idiom. What it means is self-centered, kind of. Like, so an idiotos is somebody who thinks only of themselves. And this is has this particular connotation actually in a governmental sense. This is somebody who doesn't bother to vote in a democracy. This is somebody who doesn't do their duty, who doesn't take care of community. That's what idiotos meant. But having that come through to English, that particular term has been used for people with mental disabilities of various kinds, and it is not kind, and I don't like to use it. I'm trying very hard to remove sanist language from my vocabulary. It is extremely difficult, and not everybody knows that they even need to do it, because that's how far back we are in coming to terms with our sanist culture. Nonoft says, the preconceptions and unconscious biases of the game devs who made this are on pretty stark display in certain places. Yes. Like, even that illustration, like, it's wearing what we think of as a dunce cap, right? Like, that's so particular and idiomatic, actually, to a very certain culture. He's got his eyes crossed and his nose is bulbous and his teeth aren't right, like a clown, which is actually I hate to say it, it comes from racist stereotypes and blackface. And then that little like spiral above his head, and the like weird hand positions, like it's very Satanist. But we understand that culturally because we don't have another way to talk about that. That's so much of our cultural language is built around assuming that people with mental differences are fools. And that taints so much of how we talk about things. And yeah, not off. The phrase blind spot, talking about like jokes being lame. It's very pervasive. The ableist and sanist talk. So I don't know. I consider myself to be working on this. I, as a as a disabled and mentally ill person, consider myself to still be working on this very much. But the more aware we are of it, the better. So it looks like we probably have 1 or 2 more pages to find. I'm just living for these people who are like, but where did our wine go? Your slaves have escaped to freedom. Live with it. I'm so glad. Okay. That makes me much happier about all this. The servants are gone. What was that way again? Is that the other teleport place? Yeah. Oh, right, and we fixed this. Well, we still have some work to do on this level. I guess we did not entirely complete this section today, but I think that really is a good place to stop. We have a much better idea of what's going on, and we finally enacted a slave rebellion. Alright, so thank you all for joining us today. This has been a lot of fun, and we will be back next week with our hopeful ascent to the realm of monsters. So have a lovely day, and Happy New Year. And keep learning, friends.